teach that speak and spinning for the hell of it. We in my minds like cocaine. Send your niggas acting like niggas wanna take it back. Who just wanna keep down that game? How many times we gotta explain? Make bullshit, make money from fame. Hey, who knows you lie with a dope name? Okay, town, I got you. Okay, town, I got you. You guys ready? Practice we feel lucky. Screaming competition. Screaming competition. Cause a conversation with never want anything with the scene. Screaming competition. Screaming competition. Party isn't over till no July and leaving. Can you tell what's up, man? Sways. Time to my G-Step. Feel like a pressure plate 97 money hit the cool space girl. I'll make the liquor on here all the way to here 57 like the every road deal. Everybody get down. Scabasina says say it. Coming on my China, your rice and none of that who's coming. Hey, who's saying nice scared? Too much, scared, too much, scared. Too much, scared. Hey, speed I see you falling off quick. Y'all better slow down with a fast light. When you act brand new, when you act brand new, when you always wanna act right. How long does it take to swim? Who's not too much, scared? Thank you very much, y'all. Native Drops at 7. A video coming up soon, so much coming up there. I'd like to thank everybody here at Mountain City Live. Please give it up for Tashino, y'all. You guys may not know him. We can keep this shit together. What I mean?
Your performance was freaking amazing.
Thank you very much.
And can you just, what would you say to the younger generation right now? Everybody that came here and rooted for you and, you know, supporting local. Because not a lot of people support local. We're all going to the commercial direction more than local.
Yeah.
How do we, you know, target that?
I mean, I think we're at a point, I come with this hip-hop shit, you know, if we're talking in the context of like South African music, I come with it like from long ago, I'd say, you know, over 10 years, you know, and I've seen the gradual, you know, stages taking place, you know, and I think eventually we found our identity as like South African hip-hop. And I'd say it's a real blessing. It's like we come too far through peaks and valleys. We're trying to put our foot down and stand for our own voice, you know, which is like if you guys are here looking at a situation that just happened now, that is an example. You know what I mean? You know, we're still trying to, you know, get past through those challenges. But I'm here. I'm very purpose-driven. I stand for something greater.
That's what's up. So Uno, can you elaborate a little bit more on the 24-hour project happening?
Yeah, that happened like a week ago. Yeah, man, just, you know, I keep telling people, I get this question like, yo, why'd you do it, you know? And I feel like I'm bored, you know, just like, I know just a second ago I was, giving props to like SA Hip Hop, but I still feel like, you know, there's a few aspects we can work on, like the diversity and the, you know, I feel like music nowadays is so indispensable and like so predictable, you know what I mean? I can actually predict what's about to happen, you know what I mean? It got to that point because there's so much music coming out and it sounds the same, like on some cookie cutter formula, you know? And I felt like doing something unique, you know, and pushing the envelope. I was really bored, you know. I put out an album, Uno and Only Tape, in April 2016, and 7 months down the line, I came through with another one because that's what I do. I'm very like purpose-driven. I'm just driven generally just to make my own mark, and I needed, like, you know, I feel like an outsider as well in the mainstream hip hop, so to say. But for me, I just wanted, you know, to create my own or construct my creative platform where I can play outside the mainstream media, you know, and the red tape that comes with it. So I did it, and it caused so much impact. Then a lot of guys that day who just said, no, we got this hit that sounds like a Travis Scott, and we gotta create artwork, and then we just put it out. And then, and then we're gonna get hyped for one day, they sitting there waiting for retweets and like likes, and you know, like that's the point where we're at right now. And I really feel like we can diversify and like, you know, create art that means something, and you know what I mean.
So, what would you say to your younger self right now in this very moment? And you know, a whole lot of people with all the growth that you've gone through, and you're still growing. I mean, you're still a growing artist, and but like in terms of like music-wise, it's changed so much that now we've created a space where creatives can actually come in and express themselves in a way that nobody ever had the opportunity to.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is, I don't believe that you know, the hustle should happen overnight. You know, I've been through peaks and valleys of it, and I feel like with everything that happens, you know, it happens for a reason. It may sound cliche, but I'm very proud of how I, you know, persevered through the hustle. My dad was a freedom fighter, right? My dad was in exile. I only met him when I was like 20 years old, and if you understand like how far we come as a nation, and you know, there's many walks of life and many stories that people can tell, and I feel like my growth, my hustle, paralleling what happened to my parents, that's a perfect reflection. You know what I mean? What I'm doing now. So it's very important that we reflect, you know, and rather stand for something. You know what I mean? Rather than just follow it.
Ready for 57, ready gone before I get him. When the kid is being, I'm 11. You finna get fucked up. Bloody daddy king, fuck the party up. Ready for 57, oh my god, I'm scared. AK-47, ready for 57, ready gone before I get him. When the kid is being, I'm 11. You finna get fucked up. Bloody daddy king, fuck the party up. Ready for 57, oh my god, I'm a Thank you very much, y'all.
It's your boy, you know, July, man. I just want to say a big shout out to Cape Town Hip Hop.